Okay, so today was day one. Day one of Project Unconventional Shop. Actually, it's not day one. We've done lots of days on the run up to today, but day one about packaging up merch and getting it ready to send out. The shop's probably another 4 to 6 weeks away, but we're getting everything sorted so that we're ready for the shop. Lots of things went on today. Me practicing how to fold clothes. Actually, that was pretty good. Me doing TikTok videos. I wasn't bad at that either. And yeah, so this has been day one. I'm going to keep you posted every day throughout this whole journey, and we'll see how badly I muck it up. Kushti. Okay, so it's day two of the Unconventional Shop. No, that's lame. Unconventional merch, Unconvetionall Apparel. Sounds profesh. Day two, up at 6, bit of TikTok, bit of Instagram, and quick though, because I've got to get the kids ready for school and myself ready for work. We're up at the school now, so yeah, they're in. We've got lots of posting to do today. Last night was we were frantically wrapping the stuff up, the last sort of few orders that we'd done, and now we've got to send them, which you know, is always a big part of it. The post office are about to rinse me, I think, for a second mortgage just to send 7 boxes. So I'll keep you posted on that one and tell you how much it will cost once I get up off the floor after I faint. Okay. We're definitely going bags, not boxes. 37 quid for 7 parcels. Once we get to 20 parcels a week, we can open a business account. So I need lots of people to buy lots of merch, because I can't put that cost onto the customer. But I did nearly have a heart attack at 37 quid. For 7 boxes that don't weigh anything. Oh, she's gone now as well, but the wife's wearing unbranded merch. Our supplier sent us through a test of a particular material that we're actually not going to go with, but she's got the hoodie anyway, and she really likes it, but it's got no branding on it. Liberty. I'll get it off her. Do you know, someone said to me on LinkedIn yesterday, why don't you do the folding on a table to save your knees? Are you saying I'm old? So the last 3 boxes are all packed up. There were 14 pre-orders. They're pre-launch orders that my fans, people that I know on LinkedIn and Facebook and Instagram really wanted before we actually even launched a site, which is a good sign. It means there's an audience there, and I definitely feel like there is an audience. And I think one thing I've learned, even though we're just starting out on this and we haven't really got a clue what we're doing, the one thing I do know is that I've got an audience. The message is something that people really buy into and resonate with. And I know that I can relay that message and live that message every day through everything I do. And I think when you're going into something, although there'll be doubts about whether people will pay the price or it will have its ups and downs, it might even be seasonal, you have to have a really strong why. So what about colour? You're not of that jumper. If you had to pick a bright colour, what would it be for the merch?
The brightest colour I can think of in my mind right now is a yellow.
A yellow?
Yeah. A yellow unconventional boss hoodie, I don't know if that would look too bad. In my mind, luckily, that would look great.
The product needs to be decent, obviously, which is what we've been working on over the last couple of weeks to make sure that that's perfect. But the why is really, really important. And if you can get that why across to your audience, which I think we are doing across 3 different platforms so far, I ain't mastered TikTok yet, but then I'm not 18 years old with a 6-pack. I'm not 40 years old with a 6-pack either. So that's a problem. I'll have to go down the comedy route. Yeah, that'll be my angle. So that's day 2. Done. It's another late one tonight, if I'm honest. Me and the wife have been up on a poll on LinkedIn asking about the big logo versus the small logo. We're going to look at the logos in a bit more detail in the next video. But we didn't want to invest in a load of stock with this logo across the front if people are more leaning towards having the kind of subtle, smaller logo on the chest. So we kind of done a poll. The results of that poll, we've had over 200 votes from just tonight, and 72% have said small. So I think we need to cater for the big, but we are going to edge towards having more of the more subtle logo just for now, until such time as we can perhaps stock large numbers of both. So it's been another full day. Like I say, in the next video, so make sure if you're not already, you subscribe to the channel just up there. We're going to be looking at the logos, my thought process behind the logo, and very much my why as to why Unconventional and why we started this brand. See you next time.